Anyways, I'm just started, not you be quiet. My crackbook is still thinking about going live. I don't know, does that all the time. Anyways, have I got some interesting things for you. Firstly, I have done a few projects and completed and mailed one off to someone that has been on my mind for every day for a long time. So I'm pretty happy about that. And then I have found some interesting stuff I'm going to read to you. It's flashing green again on YouTube. Crackbook, I don't know. They just let me say whatever these days. YouTube still doesn't like me. And I'm not recording this and uploading it. I kind of like having the live chat. Hi guys, I can't see who's commenting. So, first things first. I have some prints for sale of some artwork. And I have to create a new, a new one. Or actually, I think I have a Proton email. So I can do the prints orders through there, because I don't think Outlook's going to be surviving much these days. So I don't have any other emails. I have about 55 other emails, but like I threw 55 in there. So I'm going to show you some of the art, because I'm live on both, and this both art channels, or started out that way-ish. So let me just see what I got going on here. This is how I transport everything. If you haven't seen me, this is where I take to cafes and I draw on top, take my paper out. Oh, I can't show you that one because it's a personal one. I'm going to send a copy to. So I'll be selling prints of these. Okay, this guy first. I'm just going to say this is number 1. Okay. And then I'm going to take that out. Doop doop. And then I'm going to be selling, and I'm not going to put these, I'm not going to take a picture of them to put on the internet because I want them to be special to you. That's why I'm just showing you in the video. But they look better in person. Trust me when I say that. Here's number 2. You get what kind of order I'm doing these in. Okay, so this will be number 2 at 17 views on my YouTube. Okay. And wait for it. Wait for it. Wait for it. Number 3. Well, hopefully you can see that good. Or well. So those are the 3 that I'll be doing prints of. 22 now. Of course. So if you would like prints, I'll give you a link to what do you call it? Order a copy. So how I've decided to get around this whole PayPal nonsense, because this is what's happening in my matrix as an artist. First of all, PayPal was the first bank to pull out of SVB. So if you guys use PayPal on a regular basis, I suggest you stop. Okay? Same with Etsy, same with all of those things. Okay? So this is how I'm getting around doing anything to do with these corporations and ripping us off for surcharges, holding our money, and all of that. I'm going to give you guys my bank account information. So anybody in the world can email transfer or wire transfer into my bank account. And then after you do that, wait for it, you get a digital copy that's been scanned that I use to print off of. And then you will get a certificate of authenticity that that is a print of only so many are going out in digital form. That way you don't have to wait for mail copies, and we don't have to dick around with PayPal or some other BS email transfers, whatever. I'm just not interested. So, but just wait until April 1st to make your order. Wait, I gotta wink it both. So I know a lady, some stranger, already wants a copy of this. A younger lady. And I gotta say, some people didn't know who this was, and I was like, one lady thought it was Ryan Reynolds. An older lady, like 75 or so. I was like, no, that's not Ryan Reynolds, lady. You need some glasses. So, what I was going to say is I have some exciting info to share with you, a little geometria that I figured out. Okay? And then I'm going to read you some things off of Telegram. How about we read off March 21st in Geometria? First of all, one of my favorite numbers is in there, 222. Nice. So, March 21st. Blessed are the pure in heart, for they shall see God. Joseph Biden, pure evil. 11 by 11. I love Shining Moon, 3 day after. Whatever that means. Goodbye, I love you. Who is above board? I'm getting to the good ones. Just wait. Reptilian. This isn't a good one. I'll talk about that in a second. Nicole's asked me a question about the arrest of TRUMP tomorrow. We'll get to that in a second. Okay, reptilians breeding with humans. Oh yeah, that's gross. A good behavior Jesus, and there's a lot. You guys can go look it up, but I'm gonna go to the other one. Where it's simple English geometria. World Economic Forum. Evil is oppression. Xing, oh, you know who I'm talking about. Xi Jinping, president. Oh my goodness. God speaks in many ways. Operation Overlord. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. Mandatory vaccination. I can't even say that. President Xi Jinping. Oh my. This is one of my favorite. Say hello to the pain. Q. Respect what God want. The Beast of Revelation, Year of the Water Rabbit, Power of God Christ, KJ. This was why I made this video right now, all right? Because, oh, Brenda, you're awesome. Fuck around and find out. That's number 222. I love that. Acts like he don't know JC. Morning on Mercury. God is in love with her. Jesus Morning Star. This one was interesting because it's just a bunch of A's, E's, A's, so it's a code for something. But then it's like Pizzagate twice. I have to watch how I say that. I was an angel in grade 2. Oh my God, that's true. I was an angel in grade 2. No, maybe it was grade 1. At the fair, I mean, at the Christmas concert, I was the angel in the Christmas play that says, that told the shepherds where to find Jesus. And over there is a star. I don't even remember my line. Somebody can put that in here. I'm very good at Bible quotes. I think it was Archangel Gabriel that said that, which is funny, but anyways. Okay, where was I? Anyways, it was just awesome. Welcome to my kingdom was another one I liked. Decode the world is a stage. I want to go do that, but I'm not going to. So I thought that was funny. The FAFO, fuck around and find out. So what do I think about this TRUMP being arrested? Is I don't think he's gonna be arrested. I don't think maybe it's gonna be him. If you read, I saw it on Santa Surfing, but she kind of echoed my train of thought. He said the former president. Well, the former before him was number 44. And who was the vice president during the 44? Who was the Secretary of State during the 44? What were they doing during the 44? So I'm thinking that's a logical way to go forward. It has to do with all of these things too that were made um, in the times of the banking when they got bailed out the last time. And this is just them making more money and spinning more baloney. So don't get distracted. Okay? Do not get distracted. Today is Baron's 17th birthday. Happy birthday to you. So, and then, what was I gonna say? So, I don't think it's gonna be the arrest that people think. And I think there's two drops where it says there will be an arrest. If it is, just playing the advocate here, if it is an arrest of him, which is ridiculous, then you just have to think of it, well, if they're investigating all the stuff, which they already did that, they pulled all the documents out of his house and and Mar-a-Lago and all of that stuff. So we've already been down this stuff and they haven't been able to find anything. So I think when he said protest, it actually meant that he knows that MAGA people are calm, and we know that all the Q-tards are on the lookout because at the end of there's a lot of things that are tying together. And for me, it was on St. Patrick's Day. And St. Patrick's Day was the 17th anniversary of the movie V for Vendetta. And also, it's Q Post 101 ties in Q Post 101, which has to do with his name is Phil. Okay? And Phil was supposed to do a live on Thursday night, and then Friday morning, he does this 7-minute post where it's okay, people who are intuitive, I know you picked up what was being smelled out. I don't know. I'm like, wow. Firstly, I felt like he was at one point humbled on a point of, like, I'll just say godly humbling, which is and intimidated, which I know that feeling where you're just like, this is way bigger than I could ever imagine or even think of. And if you're intuitive, you would have picked up too. There was one point where he was kind of so excited he was about to cry. And I'm like, I like that. I like that we're this close and everybody's at the same sort of heightened. So hold on one second, I'm gonna read some comments. Yeah. Okay. No, I don't have any of those Dakin anymore. Those were only those limited edition are done. Oh, what to see such disturbing. Wendy says, I have to say I was shocked to see disturbing and sexual content on my Telegram recently concerning. Well, I think this is what people are going to find out with Obama. I mean, there's a lot of people who don't even know the depth of what, like, and they follow my Telegram. They don't know the depth of stuff that's going on there. And even, like, I made a post about someone in Red Deer the other day, a council person. And these things are happening in every city. And some people are being silenced about saying them in public. and some people are being arrested. And this has been going on, and I'll never, ever stop talking about the children. So there's a lot of things that are being posted that are whatever, but a lot of it is just like, okay, so I posted a thing about the lady with the chicken this morning. I'm like, good gracious. Is this what we've come to? Is supermarket ladies trying to, is that even a lady? Trying to stick chicken in her whatever? And I'm like, no, these are literally what I believe are NPC demonic characters sent out to create havoc in the mainstream with people. Sodom and Gomorrah out there, people everywhere. So whether it's some lady with some chicken, like, oh man, I had so many jokes going. I'm like, Jesus. Salmonella lady is what I called her. But I'm like, thank God I'm a vegetarian. Like, I don't think I'd eat store meat ever again after, if I did, seeing that. But just putting a light spin on it. But really, this is where we're at. Good versus evil right now. I don't get offended by anything anymore. So we all need, I don't know, people who have come this far. To me, I got desensitized in 2020 when I was standing out on 17th Avenue trying to explain how much human trafficking was going on and how much information was on certain laptops, and trying to wake up people to how that was going on in our city. And actually, just as of recently, I saw at the C train station a thing that says, this area is high for human trafficking. Be on the lookout, be suspicious, call blah, blah, blah. I'm like, I'm glad you're advertising that, though. That's all I have to say. So scroll on if you're offended, but or I don't know. I don't know what to tell you. I'm not offended by anything anymore. I'm not surprised by anything. I'm not shocked at anything. You guys just need to know that it is what it is. So, and there's a lot of stuff about drag on my channel and what they're doing with kids. They're in Red Deer. I don't know if a lot of people know this that are on my channel. In our schools, they are putting tampons in the boys' bathroom for free through United Way. These are all things like boys can bleed and whatever, agenda, whatever crap. So, yeah, I'm going to talk about that. I don't care. So, there's some things that I've just detached from. A lot of detached. So, yeah, I think the chicken lady is out. I found out how the method of, yeah. A lot of people, yeah, there was a lot of stuff that people had to go through. I know that certain triggers had to be released, and even for myself, I've had to take some time away here and there because I find like I even get distracted by certain people's timelines. So, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, and Pamela says, yeah, how stupid is that? The stuff that they make us believe. Well, this is the thing, VK had a telegram the other day, or a tweet that says that had this really cute girl on there, and she was like, "What have you learned in the last 3 years?" You know? And it got me thinking. I'm like, what have I learned in the last 3 years? First of all, I learned that there was an agenda going on that shook me to my core on who and what I believed in. Okay? Know that to be true. Like, my sexuality was shaken to the core, and I've been celibate since March 17th of 2020. Because I was like, did they program stuff into me? Or am I supposed to be this way? Like, there's a lot I had to go through personally. So part of all of that had to do with early childhood and knowing that angels existed and that horrible people did bad things to little kids. I already knew that when I was a little kid. So, unfortunately, like a lot of people who are on this channel know that too. So, um, so anyways, lots of people are going through a number of things, and one of them, I think, in the last 3 years has been their own sexuality, their children's sexuality. And I don't mean that in a weird way. I mean, like, the things that I even would joke around with my 3 boys. I'm like, why did I even say those things? Because we're programmed to, you know? And, my boys are all 3 alpha males. So I'm not going to lie about that, whether or not they're programmed or they want to talk to me recently. I don't know. Is another story. But yeah, so for me, the whole sexuality component of now, it's like a lot of people have learned how to, like, a lot of people broke up at the beginning of COVID because you believed in 2 different things. I mean, like, honestly, I think it was in about 40 or 50% of my friends that broke up in the first few weeks of that happening. So I didn't feel alone, let's put it that way, but it definitely, within months, I felt like I was on a deeper journey. And and a lot of that had nothing to do with sexuality. It had to do with overall intelligence. And I found that, personally speaking, that was the last thing on my mind. And I became more programmed to see how, or deprogrammed to see how they programmed it in all children, in all women, and all everything. So that's one of the biggest things that I've learned in the last 3 years, is how to love myself without anybody else's expectations. And even the last few months, like, or 6 months, 7 months, 8 months, okay, maybe a year, it's been even more of, because the stuff that everybody's like gonna find out or knows now, a lot of that I've spent my life wanting to know, and there's a lot of people out there like you too. So I've always felt a little bit alone and a little bit weird, but then I went through this thing where now I find all these people who are in the same vibration and thinking the same way. And all of us have had our own journey to get here. But I want to point out something, and I really want to remind everybody watching. Can you see me? Can you see me? Okay. You are some brave, fucking intelligent, smart people. Yeah, I repeated a few words. I'm redundant. You're brave. You are brave because you thought differently and stood in your own vibration of truth. You're brave. Okay? So don't think that the people out there uh, are less than. Their soul contract was different than ours. That's all. And some people aren't gonna be able to handle some of the stuff. But I believe everything that has happened is happening because if it happened any sooner, there would have been more pandemonium. I've always believed that. As much as I've been like, let's get this show on the road, you know? So, a couple of other one-offs, but whilst I'm thinking about it, I think it's, what airport in London? Heathrow. Heathrow? Yeah. Heathrow's going to be closed for 10 days around Easter due to a strike. Go figure. Just letting you know that. And then what else is happening? I better read my Telegram because there's a couple of things on there. So, yeah. And if you haven't been following, Phil, he's got some really good posts. Okay, yeah. So there's a lot of stuff on there. Yeah. There's a lot of people I don't think knew some of this stuff. Oh, yeah. We're talking about the arrests of people. Now, and the visual. And just to be reminded about the inauguration of the fake 46, I think Derek Johnson has a really good description of the way that even the arm is carried and the uniforms people are wearing and like this sort of stuff. I don't know if you can see it. I'm gonna hold it up there and then up there. Do you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. I'll read some of the comments in a second. So, yes, we're coming to the end of things. Oh, yeah, in London, somebody put a whole bunch of cardboard boxes over the cameras. And, I like this. I'm going to read it from Luke. The calmer you are, the more lucid you are in everything you are and what you do. Being calm doesn't mean standing still. Do what you need to do when it needs to be done, but do it with intelligence and control. To calculate. Be a strategist, not impulsive. Breathe. To think. And then the affinity sign. So, yeah, and then there's a lot of good decodes. Oh, this is what I was going to say. I'm going to play this lady for you.
Something I didn't realize until I read these books.
I don't know if you care.
The Supreme Court isn't the highest court in the land. The Pennsylvania court is.
So that funny lady, go look for her face on my Telegram. She talks about how the Pennsylvania court is the highest court in the land. And where is TRUMP filing all of his paperwork through? The Pennsylvania court. Doop, doop. So, there you go. That's exciting. All these meetings are around the world with the certain leaders, with the bear and the dragon, and then the soon-to-be eagle. It's all, yeah, exactly. Boom! I want to learn about this ASAP. Wow, hey, yeah, right? Isn't that amazing, Emils? I knew you'd like that. Amelia loves paperwork. I do not. She knows I'm laughing. Oh, get out of here. My computer has been anybody else's computers and all your equipment just effing up like yeah. I went and ordered a sandwich today and it's like a freaking vegetable sandwich, not cheese, nothing fancy, just vegetables. I'm like waiting 20 minutes. People have come and gone. I'm like, where's my sandwich? The glitch, my sandwich disappeared. My whole entire order, gone. So I got a sandwich. Whatever. Oh, I'm glad you're not into paperwork anymore. She says, just art. I know, you're a great little artist. Yeah. But yeah, it's interesting. So Pennsylvania court, I'm wondering if that's where the court that handles all of the like military type stuff. I don't know. I haven't even looked into that. So I'm gonna see if I can get more info on it because I thought that was kind of fascinating. But I still think we're under an executive order where it says that we're under natural law. So whether or not that's true. Yeah. You're in Pennsylvania, Melissa is in. Oh, sweet. So you should check it out for me, Melissa, and report back. Inquiring minds want to know. I'll leave it on this Facebook. And if you're watching on YouTube, Melissa Marie, she's in Pennsylvania. Look at all this ownership I'm putting on you. You're welcome. Anyways, so what else was I gonna do? Oh yeah, just a quick card reading. And anyone else feeling super productive these days? I've probably walked about 30 partnerships on the bottom. I love it. 30 or so kilometers in the last week because it's been a little bit nice out, but my body is paying for it. It's like, whoa, what are you doing? Yeah. Oh, sorry, Melissa's like, the pressure. So, yeah. Oh, that one just about flew out. That was a good one. I was looking at Amelia's comments. Oh, you're in Philadelphia. Okay. Is Pennsylvania where the Liberty Bell is located? Oh, Philadelphia. The Liberty Bell has something to do with shenanigans coming up too. Just saying. Well, this is interesting. So, the one that just about flew out is the Grail Knight. And that's all about romance, illusion, seeking the sacred. Wasn't I just talking about romance? I've been thinking about romance. Maybe it's like spring or something. Yeah, Kat Tay says, I'm super tired. Me too. I'm like exhausted, but I didn't sleep last night. I'm like super, super, super tired today. And then I got the High Priestess, which is discernment, prescience, prophecy, vision. And then I got the Serpent, which is healing and knowledge. Oh, thanks. Melissa says, I know a lawyer. I'll ask him about PA courts. Okay, sweet. And then the Cat, which is about independence and healthy boundaries. That's pretty much what I've been chatting about. Not surprising at all. Da-da-da. So we get the gist of that. Okay. So all those questions answered. Any more questions? No? Okay, so I'll see if I can find my password for my Proton email. And then I'll give instructions as well when I send the digital copy of the artwork to you. If you want me to package it up and send it to you, then we'll have to talk about that. Because it's kind of a pain in the ass, I'm not gonna lie. So you'll get a certificate and a digital copy that you can print out. And I'll again tell you so how to print it out. It should be pretty easy. Yes. Oh, how much for a print of your artwork? I was thinking that, well, because of what's gonna happen, no matter what happens, no matter what country you live in, it's 117. Because Canada's dollar is the shittiest. I say that at 33 on one screen. 33.44 on the other one. Ooh. Yeah, so they'll be all the same pretty soon. So yeah, that's for a print of this. This is the original. That's why you can see all the pencil marks in the light. Isn't that kind of cool though? And then this is Dad. Doop, 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 doop. Doop, doop. And then this is Mr. Trump. Doop, doop, doop. I'll show you which one I'm working on next, just in case you want to wait. I'm like saying, just you might want to wait another till April 1st. We'll see. I'm working on this one right now. This is just the print I'm using, not the artwork. I'll show you what it looks like. This is kind of how it looks. What? Come on, Melania. Your hair will grow. That's a lot of coloring, by the way. So, yeah. So there's that one, and I can't show you this. Well, yeah, I can. Hopefully you'll, this one, I'm gonna do this one. I might do this one in a painting. Okay. Maybe. And then, oh, can't show you the other one until I show the person that one. So, anyways, that's my artwork. I have this fun game that I've been doing with pretty much the only person I've talked to lately, Taco. And sometimes on my new phone, my old phone is, yeah, anyways. But I have, my friend gave me this phone to use, and it has her YouTube on it, and she was subscribing to my channel, which is interesting because I see different YouTubes on my channel versus what she sees. And sometimes the video will go by and my face is like so ridiculous that I have to screenshot it. I'm like, oh, YouTube hates me. It'll be like, or or like, so I always put a little comment, and then I'll send her a screenshot of my face when it's looking funny. It's a game I like to play with her. So I'll get my email sorted out, and I'll try and put it in the comments or somewhere, and hopefully it works. Yeah, and we can figure out all this malarkey. Yes, the one where your nose was wrinkled up. Yeah. Yeah, some of them it looks like I let out some bad wind or ate some cabbage and broccoli and beans all at once, and then eggs, maybe some pickled eggs. That's a nasty face I was making. I don't think so. Patty asks, is TRUMP getting arrested? And I'm like, no, I don't think so. I don't know. It's just no. I think someone else is going to get arrested because they're hiding a lot of stuff right now. Like, all these banks don't have any money. They don't have any money. They don't have any money. So they're trying to distract you with, we got to arrest Trump for, somebody pointed it out, the Stormy Daniels. The storm is what? And Daniels what? That's how I think about that. So, yeah, I don't put any fears or thoughts, and if you did, I just know it's the beginning of the end. It's like the show is getting really good, and this has to be the way it is. So trust the plan. I still do. I'm pretty happy with it, but I'm super exhausted, and I've been trying to do a lot of things, yeah, to get some stuff done. So anyhow, hopefully I'll have some more chart videos soon as well. I want to do one, oh no, but she's a man. Who, Barbara Bush? Yeah. Who, Michelle Obama? Yeah. We could make a big list. Pink. Glenn Close. Kamala. Yeah, I could keep go on. Yeah, anyways. So, don't get worked up. Just stay all happy and relaxed and getting sleep and taking care of yourself. Yeah, Sandra Bullock. Ooh, I was watching Miss Congeniality too the other day because I haven't never watched it, and I'm like wanted to see what kind of bullshit, and plus I like seeing how many times you can see her Adam's apple or his Adam's apple. It's like, yeah, so gross. That's when I'm like drawing, I'll listen to some bullshit like that. So it's interesting. Oh, by the way, there is a song. What song was I listening to? And the line in the song was, I think it's Happy. And it's like, hot air balloons take you into outer space. And I'm like, that's pretty accurate. How long has that song been out for? 10 years? China spy balloon. All of this stuff is not for us, you guys. So breathe a lot. Breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth. Yeah. What's up with anything I can do? Remain calm. Remain calm. We are the calm. We are the calm. Just think we've lived this already. We already know what's going to happen. So go through the scenarios. What if it's Obama tomorrow? You guys, what would that look like for our family members? Paris is on fire right now because of all the demonstrations. Yeah, I know. I love Tom McDonald. Yeah, he's good. Yeah. There's another one. I heard this song. My sons played it for me. My youngest son played it for my oldest son after my oldest son got all upset that I mentioned three letters together, JFK. I don't want to be indoctrinated with your conspiracies. I'm like, whoa, buddy. But anyways, he played this song called, what is it? Nocturnal Rainbows by Hobson. And it's pretty interesting lyrics. Can't say I actually like yeah. Ooh, I saw a woodpecker today too. Amelia said she saw 5 deer, woodpecker, chickadee, and a loud goose. Oh yeah, equinox bliss outside. Oh yeah, and don't forget tomorrow's 3, 2, 1, 2, 3. Go. So that's about all I have to say. I've just been doing some healing and projects. So, have a good day, everyone. And tomorrow's new beginnings. Yes, I've been seeing and hearing about John Walsh. Oh yeah, I haven't been on my Twitter, on my Raven Twitter for a long time because I have another Twitter that I personally just nobody knows about. No, I'm not telling you. It's awesome. I like being invisible on one thing, just one. I can go spy on people's stuff and nobody's like, oh, Raven's gonna put some shitty comment. I don't say shitty comments anyways, but I do make some funny jokes. So, yes. Anyhow, did I clear the air with us? Tell us something. What do you want me to tell you? 2 hours from tomorrow. You told me about you 8 years ago. Oh, I know. Lots of people have heard about me 8 years ago. I don't know why. I have a doppelganger too out there. I've seen doppelgangers at the same time. But, you know, we have to kind of put our head in a different place right now. Never mind us and our doppelgangers, because I think all the bad ones are going to be taken out. But, Patty's laughing. Secret Twitter. Hey, 2 of my comments have gotten over 2,000 views. Not a lot of likes, but views. I'm like, wow, I'm not even blue checked. Just kidding. But, oh, I forgot what I was going to say. It doesn't matter. Yeah. Yeah, so what I was going to say is just think if it's literally a flick of the switch, and then we're going to see these, I don't know if anybody saw that telegram that showed about that lady said that her brother-in-law or something works at GITMO, and he said that no one would believe him if he told anybody what he was doing down there. And then I was like thinking, well, if HRC got taken out a couple years ago or 3 years ago or 4 years ago or whatever, and then her double was walking around, then that one would have had to be taken out. Like, are we gonna see a video montage of like these executions with one just like kind of having like a lopsided face and oh yeah, this is the Hillary that had the big pumpkin jowls. This is the one that had like This is the one where she came out where she was way shorter than Bill Clinton. This is the one where she's really tall. This is the one where her head popped off. Like, are we gonna have to watch all of them, or are they just gonna say it just happened once? It's like the fake Biden, you know, and now it's a robot. It's just a damn robot, you guys. Come on. It's a robot. But so just be prepared. Be prepared. So, no, I've not seen Christian Sibley. If so, what are your thoughts on him? I don't know who that is. I don't watch a lot of people, to be honest. And I don't even watch Phil, to be honest. I love you, Phil. Like, I love Phil's personality, and I love his page now. I love all the people that follow Phil. They are very nice. And Andrea watches it a lot for me, watches them, and then tells me what he says. So, and then I just kind of, yeah. Um, yeah. Yeah, I think that will be shut off, Mike. I don't think there will be any negative entities running around. Like, I had a third of my intestine removed in 2003. How many of there are there of me running around? If we have two guardian angels and people have been protected from things that are harming them, then, you know, it's logical to activate those guardian angels, right? So, that's kind of where I'm going to leave that. Just call upon your guides for protection. And yeah. But I think moving forward, there's not going to be those things. That's not how the internet's going to work. That's not how um, but okay, Mike says, but I was supposed to help DJT. Okay, I'm going to answer you there. How do you know you're not right now in your higher self? There's so many timelines of us going on out there that, I'll say timelines, not clones, timelines. There's different versions of us in other vibrations that are now coming together. That's how I perceive it. So, anyways, yeah. We have more than that. We are so supported here, each of us, many unseen, so many unseen helping. Exactly. So, one of the things I saw on the internet the other day was this guy was making a diagonal jaywalk, and uh, he had almost got hit by a vehicle, a car, but this light guardian angel saved him. I think it was a him. Anyways, and wow, great. I just saw that probably so September 15th of 2019, I witnessed a guy commit suicide on the train, threw himself in between two train cars. Then, a few months after that, I was kind of had like, wasn't kind of, I had PTSD. And, thanks, Mike, but I can't. Yeah, Mike asked me, he was, marry me. Well, what a proposal on Facebook. How romantic. Just kidding. Anyway, so in probably November of 2019, I saw a man cross the train tracks, and the train just about hit him, but something pulled him up by his collar and plopped him right on the post. And right beside the post, he didn't even know what happened. Neither did 20 to 30 of us that were standing there going, like, we thought the guy was gonna be, yeah. You saw a guy get hit by a train when you're 17. That's disgusting. Sorry, gay. Yeah, it's not a nice sight. It was, yeah, I felt bad for the women and children that were on the platform. But, yeah, it affected a lot of people. But I think that when those, tragedies happen. I almost got hit by a train, sea train one time. I think it was probably in 2014. Yeah, probably 2014, 2015. I wasn't paying attention and I ran across the tracks, and the other sea train driver got out of his thing and yelled at me. I'm like, yeah, I probably just about got killed because I was being an idiot. So, yeah, it is horrifying when you go through those experiences. Uh, when you go through those experiences of trauma, I think those are also, like, I've also been first on scene to accidents where a man, two different times, 15 years apart, a man was hit and killed by a car. A pedestrian was hit and killed by a car. One was right in front of my house, and the other one's in the middle of nowhere. And it was in the middle of the night, and the guy was walking down the street, and it was a hit and run. So, anyways, yeah. I think I was the angel supposed to be there for that. 2 different times. So I just think people, yeah, some people are meant to be angels, and then you have all your angels and guides, and yeah. Yeah. But yeah. Any disappointments? I really haven't been paying too much attention, sorry, to some comments, but that anybody has right now. I think they'll be taken care of. Like, everybody has to think more positively about heaven on earth. Heaven on earth. Heaven on earth, you guys. Heaven on earth. Unhackable internet. Like, it's not gonna harm people. Like, you know? And I think as far as becoming leaders and ambassadors in certain areas, it's going to be that's what this whole devolution process is all about. And we had to be shown through these various steps that people aren't kings and queens. People aren't doing what we thought they were doing with their money. People have been human trafficking, you know? So all of those things, if we logically think about them, then they're not doing the chemtrails and things like that anymore. Like, honestly, I've been hearing, do you see that? They're spraying those things up, and I'm like, stop talking about those. I have not believed that they've been doing those for 3 years, and I thought they've been doing them for years and years before. But if you guys have paid attention, we've all been able to smell since 2020. I know I can smell flowers, and I never used to be able to smell flowers in the city. Flowers, yeah. So, yeah. But, yes. And they say in heaven, love comes first. Exactly. Oh my gosh. So, did you guys see the video that I think it was like Watch the Water posted about the lady who had Alzheimer's? And, the man proposed to her once a week. Oh my God. I was like, I didn't cry during the Notebook. Let me just repeat that. I did not cry during the Notebook. I was like, ooh, like ugly crying at 6 o'clock this morning. Oh my God. So beautiful. Love wins. Love wins. Go watch that video. That's how love should be. So, where do I find him, please? Yeah. Share Michael who? Tsarion. Tsararion. I don't know why my comments aren't coming up on YouTube right now. I don't know. Anyhow, if you're making comments, I can't see them. Let me see if I can see. No. I don't know what's going on there. Oh, there we go. There's some comments. Get shot out of space. Do. Yeah, I know. No more Mandela effect. Oh my gosh. I had a Mandela effect. Here's one. Thanks for saying those words. I was watching Men in Black because I wanted to see that part in there where Michael Jackson was one of the aliens. I was like, that's not in the movie anymore. I was like, what? I Not in there. Can't find it. I'm sure he was in one of those big TV screens. If it's on yours, please record it and put it in the comments so I can go watch it. But yeah, I did not see that. So, anyways, yes, keep the vibrations high, super important. I've had some interesting incidences these last few days with, yeah, things. Yeah, anyways. You have all the answers inside of yourself. That is exactly true. So, I could use some good news. 2 more banks going, hopefully. Yoop, yoop. Owl represents wisdom and, oh, the ability to see the darkness and deception in people. So, if you have wisdom, like the owl totem in your card, like, it means you can see bullshit in people. You can see the truth. So, that's the Raven's Notes version of it. You're welcome. Holy crap, I've been talking an hour. Guess I couldn't have been that tired. So, anyways. Hi Colleen. Yeah. Your spirit animal's the owl. Mine is that little kid in that green shirt the other day, and he's like, his brother's like, I'm gonna, like, they're talking about giving away free food and toys, and then the brother's like, but about politics, and the kid in the green just like, no politics, and freaks out. Yeah, I do think med beds are going to clear that stuff up. And I watched a cool little video about hydrogen peroxide this morning, and I do use it in my mouth, like mouthwash, and put it on cuts and things like that. But they're basically saying like you should be rubbing it on your skin. It's kind of like cancer preventative. So, oh, it was just at 33 viewers and 133 comments. I don't know what's going on here. So yeah, just expect some fun things. I know, fuck around and find out's about ready to happen. Personally. So I'll see if I can get some emails for you guys and get some orders going. And oh yeah, they're putting in New York, they're putting gates up around downtown because they're expecting some shenanigans. I think the only shenanigans they're gonna see are paid BLM people, personally, Antifa. That's the protesting that they're gonna see because MAGA people aren't gonna go out. I don't think anybody is gonna protest Trump. Anybody that knows what the shit is going on. We've already seen January 6th. Hello, they lied for 2 years about that shit. Like, what do you think? No, stay home. Stay home. Do your prayers of light and love. And do your healings, your boundaries. Be your grail knight. Seek the illusion, the sacred, all of that. Mike says his spirit animal's coffee. Mine has been too. Maybe that's why I didn't sleep last night. Anyways, light and love, guys. Take care. And stay out of trouble. No fear. No fear. No fear. Love you all. Gotta shut the other